welcome to another plum crazy adventure. Guess where I am today? I am at the iconic Contemporary Resort. Now, I'm not technically staying here, but when you are a Walt Disney World Resort guest, you can go and check out all of the amenities, minus pool hopping, that you can do at all of the other resorts here on property. So I'm checking out the restaurants, I'm going shopping, and just having a great time here. So why don't you join me? Let's get this adventure going. Let's check out the Fantasia Shop, which is right here in the Contemporary Resort. Can I just have the broomstick with the buckets? Buzz and Zurg is pretty awesome too. As you can see, Space Crane. Check this out, they have a sand crawler with your very own Jawa. They also have some turning red merchandise. Grogu. A snacking Grogu. He's cute. X-Wing fighter up there. Always would like that. Also some figures from Shang-Chi. Legend of the Ten Rings and Spider-Man. Oh, here's what Nick would like. All thing cars. He'd like that a lot. Ooh, pirates. Oh, that's cute. And the cool kid just showed up. So many pens, so little time. I like this one a lot. I like both of them actually. Here's some snacks. And some little wishables. So cute. Oh, look at the sleepy Mickey, Minnies, and Sullys. And Eeyore and Dumbo. Someday I'm going to have one of these. I'm going to have it up in my house year round, and it will be played with by me. They also have some really nice puzzles. Some are by Thomas Kincaid. Others are just part of their signature collection. That one, right there. That's the one I would get. I love that. But my mother-in-law would like that one. I'm not putting it together for her though. Oh, here's your princesses. I love it. Look at Raya's. Moana's. These are great. Mulan. Let's check out the Fantasia Market. Look at that. Look at Alice. Isn't that pretty? Celebrating 70 years. This is where you can get your wines and your snacks. You can also get some basic toiletry items in here. If you forgot your toothbrush, need some Advil, Bengay, and snacks. You always need snacks. And there's your Coca-Cola products. Make sure you stock up on those. You can also get yourself a fold-up umbrella stroller. Ooh, and some pet apparel. This is awesome. Look at that one. It's purple. They also have some stationery. Those are so cute. I'm not gonna lie, shopping in these deluxe resorts is one of my favorite things to do. And you can't find a better place to go shopping than right here in the Contemporary Resort. Whether it's the Fantasia Market or the Fantasia store itself, Wanted to make sure there wasn't a tagline on it too. I thought it was just called Fantasia. Definitely well worth checking it out. Look at this Mickey wall. We're gonna go ahead and head into the BVG. I don't think I've shopped in here before, but I can already tell I'm gonna love it. It's a monorail dress. Oh, and here's the new Emos. There's a lot of pink. Look at all the mini stuff. And here's some t-shirts. I like the Madame Leota.
I will, love you too.
I like that mini too. Oh, look at these. They're so cute. And these are up ears. Oh my goodness. Adventure is out there. Oh goodness. I don't need another pair, but I want them. Y'all know I'm a sucker for socks. Look, here's hitchhiking ghost socks. I'd wear those. They have a designer collection over here. Oh my goodness. Look at how elaborate. Of course, when you stay at the Contemporary Resort, you gotta get something. I'll tell you, I like that shirt a lot. And then they also have Christmas ornaments. I really like these versions. We have a couple. We have one that's Space Mountain, a few others. I also like that they're doing the ears as Christmas ornaments now, because look how adorable they are. And look, they have a Vader with the Christmas tree. Look at these. Isn't that a gorgeous bag? I don't think I could keep it clean, but that is really pretty. Also, really like this bag up here for $64.99. It has that flat bottom so it doesn't tip over right away. It's a great beach bag. Oh, here we go. These are the pirate ears I found at Disney Springs. But look at these. Oh my goodness. That is too cute. I like that. Celebrating the 50th anniversary. And then check that out. Got pins and everything to go along. Part of the Mickey Mouse main attraction collection. I like that shirt. Just in time for 4th of July next month. Look at the orange bird shirt. Fun fact, Scott has this shirt. We picked it up on our last trip. And you can see they've got some other 50th anniversary celebration stuff. We also have this champagne flute as part of our shot glass collection. And then they've got more 50th anniversary items here. They've got a couple of ears, the ear hat, and then the 50th backpack. I like that thing a lot too, but I don't need another backpack. Okay, I wish these were an adult. I would get these. Isn't that cute? Come on, Disney, make them for adults. Oh, I haven't seen Goofy yet. Check out Goofy in his attire. Isn't he adorable? This is new to me. I haven't seen these yet. It's kind of like a pleather and then a velvet bow. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I really like the Starbucks tumbler. You can't stop at the Contemporary Resort without taking a few minutes to check out the amazing Mary Blair murals that they have right in the center. We go around to this side, not as big. So cute. A little more right over here. Love this. Chef Mickey's is the most popular place to come and get a character breakfast. It is a very hard reservation to get. You can also come over here to the Contempo Cafe. They have some delicious looking items here. The Mickey Dome cake is available upon request. And you can see they've got a few other items here on display. There's that 50th cupcake everybody keeps talking about. And look at the Mickey and Minnie in white chocolate. Those are adorable. Okay, so the Contempo Cafe does have breakfast from 7 to 11:30, and then lunch and dinner is served from 11:30 to 11 p.m. Isn't that awesome? How do you get over that?
Right.
Now, you can order mobile order, which is probably going to be your easiest bet, but you can also check out at registers if you choose to. And while you're in here, make sure you check out this side of the mural. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Now you can pick up something from the Contempo Cafe and then come over here and sit over at the Outer Rim. The Outer Rim isn't open yet. It is a bar area, but definitely a great place to come and get a drink when you need one. I love that they have Disney Junior playing. As you can see, got some Michelob Ultra, longboard on tap, as well as lots of other beverages. I know I've been saying incredible a lot here, but interestingly, as I get on this escalator, the Contemporary Resort has just undergone a refurbishment, and they now host the Incredible theming in all of their resort rooms. So if you are really into the Incredibles, it's one of my husband's favorite franchises, this might be a really good place for you to come and check out. So if you're interested, give us a call. I'll be able to get you set up. The Contemporary Hotel is also home to a convention center, boardroom, the Atlantic and Pacific Room, and Grand Republic Ballroom. So if you do have anything that you are needing to do for your business and you're wanting to do it here at the Disney resorts, this might be an option for you. Here on this floor is also where you are going to check in for the California Grill. Now, I do not have a reservation for this, but this is the rooftop restaurant that everybody says is absolutely amazing. Someday we'll get here. It is a nicer restaurant. They do have a dress code, so you have to make sure that you pack appropriately. The last time that Scott and I came, we didn't have attire that we felt comfortable wearing there, so we chose not to. Now, if you're curious about the layout of the Contemporary Resort, here you go. As you can see, I am actually in the main tower. And you can see they also have a separate convention center building that has the Fantasia Ballroom, Sorcerer's Apprentice Ballroom, Pastoral Meeting Rooms, and an Olympus Meeting Room. And then they also have a South Garden wing that has a guest laundry and some separate buildings that you can stay in. And the Bay Lake Tower section is also part of the Contemporary Resort. It is a DVC, so it depends on availability, but that's something else we can get you. As you can see, this is not a small resort. So on the first floor, your lobby level, is where you're gonna have your front desk, your airline check-in, parking, things like that. You're also gonna have some dining down there, which we'll show you shortly. The second floor, which is the Americas level, is where you're going to check in here at the California Grill in order to go up to the 15th floor. Now, you're only able to do that if you check in here. You're not able to just go up to the 15th floor and check into the California Grill. On the third floor, you've got catering convention center, and then the fourth floor is where the main things is. Bridge to Bay Lake Tower, your arcade, the dining over at Chef Mickey's and Contempo Cafe. So lots of things going on right there. One thing I really like to do when I'm at this resort, if I'm waiting for my dining reservation to become available, if we're just exploring and we want to chill for a little bit, as long as there aren't conventions happening on this floor, there's these great seating areas which are generally empty. You can come, relax for a little bit, sit down, unwind before you get back into the hustle and bustle of your vacation. We are officially on the lobby level. Right over here is your front desk area to check in if you were not able to do mobile order check-in. And then over in the corner is Bell Services. This is where you're going to pick up your scooters, your strollers, if you rent one through Scooter Bug or Lake Buena Vista Rentals. It's also where you can drop off your bags if you are going to be going to the parks or something and your room isn't ready yet, or if you're planning on doing like a half park day before you go to the airport for your flight. Check out this really cool artwork, very Mary Blair inspired. This is new to me. I haven't been here since they've opened this part up. And of course, there's Contemporary Grounds, which offers Joffrey's coffee if you need a pick-me-up because of that early morning flight. I wish there was smell-o-vision. It smells amazing in here. And look at those light fixtures. When you stay here, make sure that you check out these digital boards that show daily events and things that are going on at their lounges, restaurants, and things happening out by the pool. Right over here is Steakhouse 71. This is I think the newest restaurant that they've recently reopened. It took over the Blue Wave, and it is incredibly popular. I do not have a reservation, but I just wanted to show you real quick how amazing these photos are of Walt and his brother Roy. Look at that. All of these fantastic Imagineers that made present-day Disney World possible. Who remembers the sky buckets? I don't. Steakhouse 71 is one of those places that I cannot wait to eat at. They're supposed to have fantastic steaks, supposed to be reasonably priced too, considering, so definitely check that out next time that you are here if you're looking for a good steak. It's supposed to be fairly easy to get a reservation here, so really recommend this one if you're needing to take some time out of being in the Magic Kingdom. Take the monorail over, come have some lunch and early dinner here at Steakhouse 71. I know that when Scott comes back with me next time, this is where we're going to go and have a nice meal. As we walk outside the main lobby area and head towards the lake, you can see a very popular selfie spot right here at the Contemporary Resort with a metal Mickey. They even went so far as to leave that pedestal there so that you can get some of your own Mickey shots. Isn't that fun? Right over here is going to be your pool area. And this is going to be your main pool. The Bay Lake Tower has another pool area for you as well. And I will say, you cannot do resort hopping over here at Walt Disney World. You are going to have to make sure that you have your Magic Band in order to get in to this particular pool area. I don't want to do too much because there's people in it, but you can see they've got a decent sized slide. It's not as themed as some of the others I've seen. And they got that really nice water feature in the middle while you're overlooking the bay. If you get hungry and need something to eat or something to drink while you are at the pool, go no farther than the sandbar. They've got a couple of open windows that you can go to. Check that out. Have some good food. Looks like they've got a cheeseburger, hot dog, garden salad, fruit cups, different things, some kids' meals. Basic fare. If you want to take things a step further, why don't you head over here to Lakeside Landing, a recreation retreat, because you can actually rent a boat and go out on the lakes. It is by the half hour, so you have to make sure you pay attention to that. You can also go fishing if you would like to. This is definitely something I would like to do someday. Just off of the main pool is this beautiful private area with gorgeous cabanas where you can relax with that beautiful view. Do you have kids with tons of energy or just enjoy their beach vacation? Come on out here and play some volleyball. They also have some chairs out here so you can feel like you're out on the beach while you're overlooking the bay. This would also be a really cool place to stand while you're watching the water pageant go by in the evening. Right across from the sand is the South Garden wing that I had mentioned earlier as we were looking at the directory. As you can see, it is older buildings, has some nice views of the water areas, and it is close to the pool, so that is a couple of bonuses. The downfall is you're not going to see the monorail going in and out in the main building, and you are going to have to walk over into the main building if you want to have any of the more signature dining as opposed to like the pool bar and restaurant that they have right here. I personally really like that they have the hot tub right in the middle. I think that's cute. Check out this gorgeous cabana that you can rent. Oh my goodness. You've got your pillows and towels ready to go, with some extras that are a fitted Mickey, of course. You also got your own personal trash can and mini fridge that is set up with your Coke products. Here's another look at the other window for the sandbar at the Contemporary Resort. This side you can actually walk in and get your alcoholic beverages. And then if you want to get the food, you go around to the window that's just right around the corner. As you can see, Bay Lake Tower's right over there. We are actually going to go back into the main lobby and take advantage of the air conditioning and check out Bay Lake in just a few minutes. What I do find interesting is when you're on the bottom floor, the first floor where the main lobby is, you take an escalator up to the second floor, but then when you get on the escalator the second time, you go from the second floor to the fourth floor. So if you need to get to the third floor for any reason, you're going to need to take stairs or you're going to need to take the elevator. Just a tip. Full disclosure, the game station, which is the arcade here at the Contemporary Resort, is my boy's favorite arcade. As you can see, it is huge. You do have some classic pinball machines right here. Look, you've got Galaga and this Pac-Man. There you go. Lots of racing games. You also have some skee-ball right over here. You know, that one's my favorite. Nitro trucks. They also have an Alpine Racer here. Then you can play some basketball if you'd like. Maybe play this Pirates Hook game. That one's new to me. There's also Subway Surfers. Here's another Pac-Man. Oh my goodness. Check this one out. This Pac-Man looks really intense. Of course, you can't forget the massage chairs because mom and dad have to have something to do while the kids go and blow all their coins on games. If you decide not to go in and shop, there's still plenty of really cool artwork pieces that's on the outside that showcase some of the fun of Fantasia. You can also get pressed pennies. That is a huge collectible here. And you can also get dog tags. They are promoting the 50th anniversary pieces right now. There's also a portable charger station for your fuel rods here on this floor. So if you have those, make sure that you keep them handy so that you can exchange them out. Look at the broom and the buckets. Oh, look at him. We are headed right towards the bridge to go into Bay Lake Tower. As you're taking the bridge over to or from the Bay Lake Tower and to Contemporary Resort, make sure you look down if you can. I know it is a big height because they've got Mickeys down there in the grass. Plus you just get that gorgeous view and the side view of the Contemporary. Bay Lake Tower is the Disney Vacation Club section of the Contemporary Resort. And unfortunately, the Top of the World Lounge and Observation Deck is still closed. Just outside of Bay Lake Tower on the inside, you got some amenities that you may not see at some other resorts. I've seen these more in the DVC Riviera Resort, that kind of thing. But these are bocce ball courts, so you could play some bocce ball if you choose. They also have the giant chessboard and checkerboard if you choose to use that. Some kids are playing it right now, actually, so I'm not going to show it to you. And just look at how peaceful and beautiful this is. There's your outdoor restrooms for the pool. I'm going to see if I can get in here or not, because they also have a pool bar over here. But as you can see, I do have to have Magic Band as proof of I'm staying here at Bay Lake Tower in order to get in at the Cove Bar. This is really unique. They've got these different trees in these metal frames. I'm not sure what they are, and I'm not sure what the purpose is. It looks interesting. But right here is the Bay Lake Pool and Spa. I'm not going to get too much closer because there are a lot of people in here today. You can see they've got a really fun slide. It's not real big. And I bet you over there in that corner is where they've got some hot tubs. So an added perk of staying here in the DVC. As you can see, they also have an outdoor pool table. And over here, you're going to find some foosball. So lots of things for you to do out here. They also have some shuffleboard right now. It is closed because they just repainted it. And you can also play some beanbag toss if you'd like to do that as well. Oh look, they've got everything over here. Oh my goodness. You can also play ping pong, and they have a giant Connect 4 over here. Nick would really like that Connect 4. Let's check this out. Isn't that fun? They also have a community hall here where you can do some arts and crafts, maybe do a DVD rental and different things. So check that out next time you stay here. So this is the entrance to the Bay Lake Tower at Disney's Contemporary Resort. And like any DVC option, it does have a welcome home Disney Vacation Club members. I love that. Even though I'm not DVC, I still feel like I'm coming home. You get this gorgeous mural of Magic Kingdom Castle, Cinderella Castle. And here is your lobby. Isn't that gorgeous? I will say, as pretty as this hotel is, I am currently in Bay Lake Tower portion of the Contemporary Resort. Me personally, I'd rather stay over at the Contemporary because then I can get to see the monorail going back and forth. I'm going to be closer to the dining options because there isn't actually dining here at the Bay Lake Tower. You have to walk across. Oh, bear with me one second. Gotta remember where I'm going. So, my personal recommendation, unless you're wanting to stay in Bay Lake Tower with a Magic Kingdom view so that you can watch those fireworks from your balcony every night, that's a bucket list. I would do it for that, to be able to do that. But overall, it's nice. The pool's amazing, but I don't know if it would necessarily be the place that I'm like, yes, I want to stay here. I'd rather stay in the Incredibles room in the main building of Contemporary. Something else I just learned the hard way, guys. When you are at the Contemporary Resort, the 4th floor is where you're going to have all of your main shops, your Contempo Cafe, restaurants, things like that. It's also where the skywalk is that I'm currently on to be able to go over to Bay Lake Tower. Now, if you are staying at Bay Lake Tower, you actually need to go to floor 5 in order to reach this. So I just spent 5 minutes going, what the heck did I do wrong? I'm on floor 4. Why can't I find the skywalk? That's because I need to be up on the 5th floor. So keep that in mind. Look at this unique art that's right outside of the BVG. Isn't that cool? Oh, and there's Goofy with the 50th. Check it out. Over on this side, they have Mr. Donald and a very happy Mickey and Minnie. Isn't this one of the most beautiful entrances you've ever seen for any resort? I mean, look at those trees. And this right here is going to be your entrance, main portico. If you need to check in by car, you can pull up here, get checked in, and go park where they designate you to park. If you are taking an airport shuttle of any kind, this is also where you are going to be dropped off. And when you go right through those doors, you're going to enter the main lobby of the iconic Contemporary Resort. So right here is your main lobby. If you head this direction, rather than going through and going underneath of the portico, you take the doors to the right. We're right next to Bell Services. This is where your bus stop is. Now, if you're staying here at the Contemporary, don't take a bus to go to the Magic Kingdom. That's silly. Take the monorail. If you're going to Epcot, again, take the monorail over to the Ticket and Transportation Center and then ride the monorail over to Epcot. The only reason why you would need to take the buses is when you're going to Hollywood Studios or you are going over to Animal Kingdom. Otherwise, take advantage of being on the monorail loop. When you're up here on the monorail loop, you could look right down in on Chef Mickey's. Aren't any characters out right this second, but they will be. I am getting on that big boy. Oh, the next one. That one's already gone through. This is also an excellent place to get an even better view of Mary Blair's work. And, in case you didn't know it, a lot of people go nuts over the 5-legged goat, which is right up there. Well, guys, I think that's going to wrap up my plum crazy adventure here at the Contemporary Resort. There are so many great restaurants. There's 4 in total in the Contemporary Resort that you can check out, 2 of which are quick service, 2 of which are table service options. So much good food. I can't wait to try out Steakhouse 71. Contempo Cafe is amazing, as is the breakfast over at Chef Mickey's. Have to do it if there's any way that you can, and you like character dining, obviously. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button, and if I can go one step further, that bell notification button so that you know when I upload new videos. And with all of that being said, are you guys ready for your next Plum Crazy adventure? Because I want to get you here.